Let me upload the PDF one second, everyone. Yeah. Can you hear me, guys? Everyone, can you hear me now? One sec. Yeah. Downloads. One second. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah. Hold on. I'll just upload the PDF and then we'll start. Okay. 19.1. Okay. On 28.3. Hi. Evening. Message. Good evening, everyone. Evening, everyone. Hi. Evening. Okay, let's start. Yeah. Today's foundation batch again. Some of you are watching on YouTube also. It's a free batch for next 4-5 days. Foundation batch. So that's why many of you are watching on YouTube also. From Monday, I think so. Foundation batch will be for 1st April. Then we'll be starting the commercial paid batch actually. Okay. Yeah. So let's start. Yeah, everyone. Here, now one thing which I need to tell you, each one of you, electives, because here, now 1st April, you all will be having this registration process, right? 1 to 7. So compulsory, it's but obvious compulsory. So the only point over here is you will have to focus on electives, okay? Negative is not there, okay? So electives, rural, HR, IT, central and risk, okay? Select that elective where you have worked earlier. Okay. Yeah. In the previous problem, can we take anything as X and Y? No, never. It's not that. In earlier problem, as I had not given any dependent, independent, that's why it's okay. Madhu Chanda. In earlier problem, we can take anything. Yesterday's problem, right? Yeah. But in exam, if they give you independent and dependent, temperature and attendance, in that case, you'll have to take temperature as independent and attendance as dependent. In earlier problem, I didn't give anything regarding this X or which is dependent, which is independent. Okay. Come on, everyone. Yeah, focus on this. Okay. So the electives which you will be choosing, remember, select that elective where you have worked, or in which you are proficient. At least you know 30% of the portion, or 30%. You know something about it. Select that elective only. Don't select any elective where you don't know anything and you are totally blank. Don't do that. Okay? Always means it's personal preference actually. Somebody is asking me which one should we select. Here, I'll tell you some brief about this. Okay? Rural elective is similar to that of the retail banking subject. It was there earlier. Okay, rural is similar to that of that. HR is simple one, theory one, complete theory. IT also theory, but IT if you have not worked in it, don't select it. Okay, central banking is totally on RBI. I have taken the central banking lectures in English. Those who want to join the central banking, you can take this central banking also. It's a quite easy topic. No numericals involved over here. Risk is someone who has worked in the risk department, ALCO, or who has worked in basically corporate structure, corporate loans. Only then select the risk. Otherwise, don't select. Okay? Because here, we need to first clear CAIIB. Afterwards, we can go for studying further things, right? Chalo, move on. Firstly, today we'll be dealing with, because what has happened is, we are dealing in statistics. And many of us don't know what is mean, median, mode and range. And these are the basics of any statistics. Mean, mode, median and range. Otherwise, I'll teach you correlation, regression, sampling techniques, then estimation and all those, probability, and students will say, sir, what is mode? What is median? So the basic should be very clear over here. Okay, everyone. So what is mean? Mean is simple, isn't it? Mean means what? Average, isn't it? Average means, suppose if you have, let's say, 5 numbers. Yeah. How to calculate regression? Yeah, that will be taught to you later. Madhuchanda. See, a regression line, I have not taken this topic yesterday. I'll be taking this topic later. Because this is a foundation class. Remember, foundation class means what it is available for all on YouTube also, and on this paid class also. Okay. After 1st April, we are having all these topics. We will be taking them each and every in detail. Okay. So don't worry about that. See here, what are we doing over here is foundation, basics. We are covering the basics over here. Okay. So what is mean, median, mode, and range? Understand one simple thing. To give you in simple one-liners here, mean means what? Suppose if I have, let's say, 5 numbers, not 5. Okay, let me call them 5 numbers. 1, 1, 3, 4, 4. These are the 5 numbers I am having. 1, 1, 3, 4, 4. Okay. Now, if I want mean, okay, how will I find out the mean? See here, I've written it over here. Add up all the values of all the values to find the total. Divide the total number of values by the number of elements. Okay. So here, in this case, there are 5 numbers. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 3, 5 plus 4, 9 plus 4, 13. So total is 13. 13 divided by what? Number of elements, 5. So mean will be what? 13 upon 5. Okay. So mean is what? 13 upon 5. Total upon 5. Right. So it is 13 upon 5. 13. What is 13 upon 5? 5 2s and 2.6. Right. So what is the mean? Everyone got this 2.6. 13 upon 5. Yeah. I'm a cashier, not exposed to any field. Which field? Okay. Elective is best for you. Okay, you are in cash. The easiest elective I will say in that case, because here it depends again on personal level, personal choices. But rural, HR, IT, easiest one. See here, HR is easy, to be frank, and rural, it's practical banking, IT, risk. HR is the easiest one, which you can, I would suggest among these. But after all, it's a personal choice again. Among all these, HR is the easiest one, to be frank. Okay. Chalo, move on. Mean. So mean is simple. Okay. Forget this. Next one, go for median. Okay. Sure. Again, I'm telling you that electives part as such. I'll come back to this again and again, because what happens? What is easy for me may not be easy for others, because I myself, many of you might not be knowing me actually. Yesterday was the first class, I think so, or before that, yeah, introduction was there. I worked in private banks and all the foreign banks actually, means main foreign banks, Citigroup, DBS, all these banks I have worked in, Development Bank of Singapore, and I worked in earlier HDFC Bank also. So my main core competency is all that risk management, and I worked in this treasury part, some trade finance. I've done my major role. That's why what happens is this risk elective is easy for me. I know how to tackle that risk, but it may not be the same for you. That's why I'm saying wherever you are comfortable with, choose that. Okay, what you feel is easy for you, choose that only. Okay, don't go by any huge means some thinking part or some imagination that I'll do HR, I'll do IT, and then shift to IT. Nothing happens like that. First, select that elective in which you can clear it easily. Forget the future. Okay, that you can do it separate courses of IIBF has many courses. Okay, so coming back. Mean. Okay, mean is easy. Median. Now what is median? Now for median, understand one thing. While writing the median, we have to arrange the numbers in the sequential order. Sequential means I have already arranged them over here. 1, 1, 3, 4, 4. Either in ascending order or in descending. I can arrange them like this also. 4, 4, 3, 1, 1. Descending is also allowed. Ascending is also allowed. But either of these two I have to choose it. Okay. Then which is the median in that case? The median is always the central number. Which is the central number? One. See, I'll go on removing this now. 1 gone, 4 gone. 1 gone, 4 gone. So what remains? 3. So this is my median. Okay. Median is always the central number. Okay. Now I'll give you one more example. In this case, if the number of elements would have been only this much, 4. Okay, this wouldn't have been there. Let's say only 4 elements. Then what would have been the median? Again, let's do it. So 1 gone, 4 gone. Now if I cut 3 and 1, then nothing remains. So in that case, when the number of elements are even, understand this, when the number of elements are even, median is what? Median is the average of the two numbers over here. Okay, let me remove this mean part now. Whatever has been mean, done. Okay. So median in case of even numbers. Okay, let me write it also for everyone. Median, okay, for even numbers, even equals to central two numbers 1 plus 3 upon 2. So it is 3 plus 1 4 upon 2 2. So median over here becomes 2. Why? Because there are 4 numbers. But if I add this number again over here, then the things become different. Then it will be this 1 will get cancelled with this 4. This 4 will get cancelled with this 1. And then the median for odd numbers, the median equals to the central number. Central. Okay. So 3 will be the median over here. So depending on how many elements are there, median changes. If there are even number of elements, then central two numbers upon 2. Got it, everyone? Clear? Because this concept should be very clear in your mind. Okay? Got it? 4 plus 3 upon 2. What is this? 4 plus 3 upon 2? 3 upon 2. 4 plus 3. No, you can't take anything 4 plus 3 like this over here. Okay? Yeah. So got it, everyone? If there are even number of elements, then central two numbers upon 2. If there are odd number of elements, then only central number. Clear? Move on. Chalo. Let's move on to mode. Now mode is something which we don't face in our daily lives. Okay? Mode means what here? It's very simple. Mode means the maximum number of times what is repeated. Okay, I'll give you this number. One more series. 1, 2, 2, 5, 7, 2, 7. If this is my sequence, okay, or these are my numbers, then what is my mode? Mode means the most is the most frequent value. Mode is the most frequent value. See this. The mode is the most frequent value, whichever is the maximum number of times. So here if you see 1, 2, 2, 5, 2, 7, which is occurring most number of times? Maximum number of times who is occurring? Everyone. Those who are watching on YouTube, comments, okay? Yeah, who is watching? So 2. So that's why this mode becomes 2 over here. So mode means what? Whatever is coming maximum number of times. Keep it very simple. Maximum. Okay? Maximum number of times. So that equals to mode. So here it is 2. Okay? Now let me ask you one question. Everyone has got this. Mode means maximum number of times. Clear? Yes? Okay. Now you feel so easy. It's not easy. I'll give you a difficult one now. Okay? Let's get this problem. Instead of this 2, what I'll do is I'll change this number from here. Here is. I'll change this 2 and make it 7. Now give me the mode. 1, 2, 2, 7, 7. So how many modes are there? Now I am having 2 numbers which are occurring maximum number of times. 2 also and 7 also. So the mode is 2 and 7 both. 2 and 7 both. If more than one numbers occur more than one times, okay, means maximum number of times, then you can definitely have all the numbers which are occurring maximum as modes. Okay. So here 2 and 7 both are the modes. Both are the modes, remember. Okay. Now you say easy, then also easy. What's difficult in this? Maximum number of times I'm having it. Okay. Chalo. One more problem. Let's convert this now. Let me give you one more sequence. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the mode? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the numbers. What is the mode now? Correct? All numbers are the mode. All numbers, all. Got it? So all numbers here become the mode. Because all of them are occurring maximum number of times, that is 1. Okay? So any series or any sequence can have all the numbers also as a mode, or whatever number comes in the maximum times can be taken as a mode. Range means what? A range is simple. The difference between the highest and the lowest. This is 6. And what is the lowest? 1. So range is what? Difference. 6 minus 1, 5 is my range. 5. Okay. Range is very easy. Okay. Got it, everyone? Okay. Now I'll give you one basic problem over here. Okay. 6, 2, 7, 6, 3. 3. Okay, 6 to 3. Yeah. 3 plus 2, 6. Okay, let me give you one more number. That is 3. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Now give me first mean. Mean of this is what? Who can give me the mean now? Mean. Okay. What is the mean over here? 6, 2, 7, 6, 3, 3. What is the mean over here? Mean. Everyone. Mean. I wanted everyone. Take the calci. Okay. Calci should be there in your hands now. Yeah. 6.5 or 4.5? 6 plus 2 plus 7 plus 6 plus 3 plus 3. I think so. Yeah. 27. 27 upon 6, right? Upon 6. So 4.5. Correct? It is 4.5. Okay. Mean equals to 4.5. Okay. Mean 4.5. Okay, done. 4.5. Now, median. For median, what have you to do? Either arrange them in what? Ascending or descending. Now, let me get it. Who's doing it first? Let's arrange ascending. 2, then 3, 3. See here, all the numbers should come. 2 is over here, done. 3, these two are done. Then 6, 6 and 7. Now we have arranged them in ascending order. Either ascending or descending. Start removing the first one and the last one. This gone, this gone, this gone, this gone. Now 2 are remaining. These 2 can't go. So median is what? Yeah. Median, everyone. Again same, isn't it? Median, again 4.5. My God, isn't it? So what is happening over here? Median equals to 6 plus 3. 3 plus 6 upon 2, right? Central numbers, because even number of elements, right? So 9 upon 2, 4.5. So mean is also same. Median is also same. What about mode? Mode, how many are the modes over here? Modes. Modes are 1, 2, 1, 2. So 2 modes, right? 3, 6, isn't it? There are 2 modes, right? Everyone? Yeah. 6 and 3, correct. So modes are 2 over here. Got it? What is the range? What is the range over here? Range is Everyone? Range is correct. 5. Maximum minus minimum. 7 minus 2. 5. Okay. So now your concept is clear about this mean, mode, median, and range, because this you will definitely get it whenever we'll be solving the numericals on. Or there are many actually. There is one probability numerical also which will come to you. Okay, binomial, there is a numerical, big numerical over there. We'll be solving them later. So move on now. The distribution that is formed by all possible values of statistics is known as what? Now all possible, now these are objective questions. We'll be dealing one by one. Okay, that is formed by all possible values of statistics is known as what? So here, see here. What do you mean by statistics first? Okay, before coming to this question, let me talk about this question. The difference between statistic and parameter is, this is an important first question in fact. What is the statistic and what is the parameter? Okay, understand one thing. Now we just saw that mean, mode, median, and range, right? All these 4 elements, these mean, mode, median, range, right? So these all are called as basic parameters or statistics. Anything you can call them. Okay. So what is when I call something as statistic and when do I call something as this parameter? So I'll write these names over here. Firstly. Let me write it over here. Let me write it like this. You are not able to see this over here, right? So let me write it over here. Yeah. See here, if I'm doing it for sample, and second is population. Okay? Population. So if I'm doing something for sample, then it is called as here mean. If I am finding the mean of the sample, then it is called as what? Then it is called as statistic. If I am finding the mean of population, then it is called as parameter. If I am finding the mode of sample, it is called as statistic. If I am finding the mode of population, it is called as parameter. If I am finding the mean, mode, median of sample, it is called as statistic. If I am finding it for population, it is called as parameter. Similarly all. Okay. So there is one more which I have not taught over here. That is called as standard deviation. Yesterday we did something, right? Standard deviation. If I am finding the standard deviation for sample, it is called as statistic. If I am finding it for population, it is called as parameter. So what do you mean by this statistic and parameter then? Then it means whatever I am finding, if I am finding it for a sample, it will be called as statistic. Anything it can be. And if I am finding something for the population, it will be called as parameter. Okay. So the difference between statistic and parameter is called as non-random, probability, sampling error, and random answer. So this is called as what? Okay. Now all of you have got this. Everyone type yes if you have understood this. The difference between sample and population. Okay. The difference between sample and population, that is important here. The basics should be cleared in your mind. Otherwise, just learning this is of no use. Okay. Chalo. Now coming back to this. Okay. So what is the difference between the statistic and the parameter? You know this by now, that sample, statistic, population, parameter. Okay, but this is not the question. Look at the question. The question is, the answers are something different. What is the answer? Okay, now I'll come to this point. Once you understood this basic, now I'll come to the main point over here. See this. Suppose if you are doing some survey, let's say some city, forget the city. Why? We'll do something like of our bank only, branch. Okay, you do a survey of your branch. Okay, let's say there are 50 people, 50 persons over here. Okay, so if there are 50 persons over there, 50 persons, if you are doing a survey of salaries, let's say salaries, okay? So whenever we do the survey of these 50% for salaries, we have something in mind. Means we expect that the 50% salary will be average around roughly 30,000, or let's say 50,000. Average salary will be 50,000. So if I say the difference between these two will, the average salary of all the 50% will be roughly 50,000. In that case, and I do the actual survey. Okay. Now, how will I do the survey? See here, it may happen that I may not have time to do the survey of all the 50%. So what will I do? If this is my branch, these are my 50%. So this is known as population. Population, complete population. So that is what 50 over here, 50. Okay. Now what am I doing? I don't have time to survey these 50%. What will I do? I'll choose one from this section, one from this section, one from this section, and one from this section. Okay. 5 total I'll choose. Okay. So these are called as samples. Okay. Samples. And then what will I do? I'll find the average salaries of these 5 samples. Okay. 5 samples, average salaries I found. I know that the population average salary should be around 50,000. Okay, but what am I getting if I do the samples, this survey and find the average salary? Let's say I'm getting this as 40,000 roughly, because these persons might be different. There might be other persons who might be having higher salaries. So in samples, I'm getting this answer as 40,000, whereas in population, I'm expecting this as, this is expect. Okay, I'm expecting this as 50,000. Now, what is this difference called as, and how is this difference plotted? Look at this. You'll come to this curve again when we teach this normal distribution curve. See this. This is known as normal distribution curve. Bell curve, we call it bell curve. Bell. Okay. This is a bell curve. Okay. It's like a bell in the temple, right? Same bell. So this central line is known as population mean, mu. And this is equal to 50,000. This is the expected mean which I am expecting, 50,000. This is the 50,000 mean which I am expecting. This is population mean. And this dotted line, suppose if I am doing the survey of 5 persons. So this dotted line over here is my this what of 40,000 means this is my 40,000 of the samples, right? So this difference is known as what? So this difference is known as C, sampling error. This is known as this sampling error. Sampling error means the difference between the population mean or population parameter and the sample statistic. Population mean and the sample mean. The difference is known as this sampling error. So this sampling error, you'll again have the formula for this. Whenever we'll be doing the sampling techniques, there is a separate topic called as sampling techniques. There you'll be having the formula for sampling error. Okay, there are 3 types of sampling errors which are used in mainly in all the calculations. Okay, one psi they call it. One psi is like this: 1 psi, 2 psi, and 3 psi. These are the 3 sampling errors which we always use, and there is a probability attached to it. That's called as 68%. Then 95%, 68, 95, and 99 rule. That's the rule. Okay. We'll study that in details whenever it comes. Okay. In life, the rule is like this. I always follow this rule. Okay. The rule is cross the bridge when it comes. Don't think right now only. I'm just giving you this example, whatever it is. We won't do it immediately, all these things. Okay. Chalo, move on. Okay, first question was remaining, right? So this is done. First question was this: the distribution that is formed by all possible values of statistics is known as. So this is known as sampling distribution. Sampling distribution means what's here? It's like this. Suppose if I take samples, as I told you in earlier, okay? This is my population. These are my samples. These are my 5 samples. Suppose if I take these 5 samples and I arrange them, I do the distribution of them, means there are certain calculations to be done on this. If I do the calculations on this, and then in that case, this will be called as sampling distribution. Remember, sampling distribution means the possible values of statistics are taken together and arranged in a particular order. There again we form this bell curve. We form bell curves for two things basically. One is population, separate bell curve. Samples, separate bell curve. So two separate bell curves are plotted. Okay. That's why I'm saying CAIIB is not that simple. Okay. It's really not simple. Statistics, if once it comes, it will eat your head like anything. Okay. Sample is regarded as a subset of. Now this is simple. Now this everyone amongst you should be able to answer this. Sample is regarded as a subset of what? This is one and this is my sample. So this is what? This big part circle is what? Data, set, distribution or population. Now this is very simple. Everyone should be able to answer this. Sample is regarded as a subset of, correct. Rajiv, correct. Sujata, correct. Raj Lakshmi, correct. Sapna, correct. Right. Okay. Sample is always the subset of population. Subset means what? Smaller part. What do you mean by this word subset? Smaller part. So sample will always be the smaller part of the population only. So the answer is D, isn't it? Simple. If value of correlation equals to -1, this means that yesterday we did this correlation, right? So R, if this R equals to -1, what does it mean? There is a large inverse relationship between two variables. There is a perfect inverse relationship between two variables. There is a large positive relationship between two variables. And there is a perfect positive relationship between two variables. So which among these should you feel should be the correct answer? Here, of course, let's come to one basic point. One is -1. The answer is -1. So positive is out. This and this, they are out. Okay. So C is out, D is out, because there can be a positive relationship because this is -1. So it's definitely negative. So inverse. But which one among this? Large inverse or perfect inverse? Now that is the real question. What do you feel among this? Yeah. Large inverse or perfect inverse? Large means what? We are coming towards perfection. But when the answer is -1 and that is the maximum value, it means the answer is B, isn't it? Perfect inverse. If R equals to, let's say, minus 0.8, then I can say that it is large inverse. It's not perfect inverse. Okay. Any example which are negatively correlated? Always remember bond prices, bond price, okay, and bond interest rates, okay, bond prices, bond interest rates. These are always negatively correlated. If one goes up, other goes down, okay. And which are positively correlated? Positively correlated is, let's say, growth. Yesterday I gave this example, I think so. Growth, GDP and inflation. These are always positively correlated. If growth goes up, inflation will definitely go up. Okay, yesterday I gave you that example of US also. That is, they are in this catch-22 position now, right? In catch-22, if they decrease the rate of interest, inflation will go up. And if they increase the rate of interest, banks are going down. That's the situation they are facing in. They'll have to come out of this, outside this circle of this. This is called as a vicious circle, catch-22 position. They will have to come out through some other means. Only using financial or this monetary means we won't help these countries now. Okay. Now this is simple, I think. So if there is a positive, forget this. This is the same question. Only answer is +1. So answer is over here. Who can answer me fast? R equals to 1. Then the answer is what? Inverse, large inverse, perfect inverse, large positive, perfect positive. What is the answer over here? D, isn't it? Simple, perfect direct. Yeah. Perfect positive. So that is simple one. That's why leave it. Yeah, those who are watching on YouTube, kindly download Adda 24/7 app. In this app, you will be getting all the premium study materials, live classes, ebooks, everything. Also, those who are in YouTube as well as in the paid classes, also subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. Here you are getting all the latest updates on JIB and CIB, and importantly, free YouTube series. Every day I personally am taking this 6:30 a.m. in the morning. I take for JIB, 7:30 a.m. BFM, CIB, 8:30 a.m. ABM, CIB. Okay. So do subscribe to this, click on the bell icon. Which of the following is not a non-probability sampling? Now see this, not and non-probability. Firstly, what is non-probability and probability? Firstly, what is this? Okay, let's understand some basics over here. Probability. What do you mean by this word probability? Probability word means everyone should have equal chance. Remember, always remember, when I say the word probability, it means equal chance to everyone. Everyone should have the equal chance in probability sampling. Only then it's called as probability. Anything which does not have equal chance is called as non-probability. Means, for example, suppose if I close my eyes and there are, let's say, 10 persons standing. Okay, I close my eyes and choose anyone. So what happens? Everyone is having the equal chance. But if out of those 10 persons, I know somebody and I want that person to be in. So in that case, what will it be called as? It will be called as non-probability, right? This is same as that all the that musical programs and dance programs we see on the television channels, right? You sang very well. Ye aankhon mein pani, all those things, all those nataks you see these, na, all those dramabazi, everything is done over there. Yeah, everything. Yeah, aankhon mein pani, I'll give you this chance in singing. Nobody comes. Nobody gives any chance to anyone. After all, it's the outside world is of money, nothing else. Nothing else matters over there. Okay, so all these are all stupid things, actually, to be frank. Okay, forget this. Let's focus on our topic. So non-probability means if I want somebody to be in, so I'll have some prejudice over there. I'll have some nepotism, anything it can be. Nepotism is just one part, but I can have some prejudice over there. Okay. So now, which of them is not the type of non-probability? Before that, let me show you, say this, sampling methods. These are the now you'll understand easily. Probability sampling is of, let me expand this. Probability sampling is of 4 types: simple random, systematic, stratified, and cluster. These are the 4 types of probability sampling. Today we won't be studying it. Okay. Otherwise you will say, sir, teach this. No, not possible. Today we won't be studying this. Okay. We'll be studying this when the topic comes. Non-probability means all these: convenience sampling, consecutive sampling, quota sampling, purposive sampling, and snowball sampling. In exam, you will definitely get 1 or 2 questions on snowball sampling and convenience sampling. These two generally are asked: convenience and snowball. Okay. So coming back to a question, the question was what? Which of them is not a non-probability sampling? Okay. So not a non-probability. Firstly, what are non-probability sampling? Quota sampling, it's a part of non-probability. I'll write it N over here. N. Convenience sampling, N. Snowball sampling, N. But what is stratified random sampling? Say this. Stratified random comes over here. Stratified. Say this. Stratified over here. So this becomes a part of probability sampling, P. So we want not a type of non-probability. So we want actually probability. So D is the answer. Isn't it? Which of the following is not the type of non-probability? This is P. Probability. And which are the other 3? Quota sampling, convenience, and these are all non-probability. Means I'll choose as per my convenience. Okay. Shall I give you an example of this snowball? Snowball is very interesting. I find this snowball sampling very interesting. Very interesting. Why? On something and gas is growing. Okay, is it so? Okay. The speed is the problem, right? I'm doing it very fast. Okay, I'll tell you what is snowball sampling. Very simple and you'll immediately understand this snowball sampling. You all know that MLM, multi-level marketing. MLM, connect 3 persons, 3, then 3, what this 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, then he'll connect 3, right? He'll connect 3, again 3, then again this thing goes on. This is nothing but snowball sampling. Snowball, okay? That's why I say, see here, I always try to make the things easier. It's not that if I teach you in some difficult language, then what will happen? You'll just go on rectifying, learning this. Snowball, 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 nothing. It's just MLM. Okay? You collect some samples, bring in some persons and tell them to bring other persons. That's it. Similarly, others. Convenience also. Convenience also same thing. I am working in my area. Now I want only what do I want? I want 5 samples. Let's say my company says bring 10 samples, 10 persons whom we can survey. So 10 persons, what will I do? Instead of going in somewhere else and roaming in the city, I'll sit at home. And what will I do? My uncle, my father, my brother, sister, everyone, all these 10. So that is convenience sampling. I sit at home and do nothing, just collect these samples from here. So that is convenient. So these are all the methods of prejudices here. All these are methods of prejudices: convenience, consecutive, conjugative, quota, purposive, and this snowball. These are all non-probability and have some prejudice attached to it. Whereas these doesn't have. These are simply blank. You can go anywhere and you can select anyone. Okay. Increasing the sample size has the following effect upon the sampling error. Now, what is sampling error? Just now we saw it, right? We saw that what this, then this, and we did this. Then we had mu. Then we had the sample over here, x, and this was the sampling error, right? We did this sampling error in question number 1 or 2, I think so, isn't it? Sampling error. So if I go on increasing the samples, if let's say I'm having 10 samples, okay, and the population is let's say 100. So if I'm having 10 samples and I'm having some X answer. So if I take, instead of 10 samples, I take 50 samples. So my answer will be nearer to this 100 or will it be far from the 100? Means will it be closer to this what I want or will it be far from what I want? So that is the question. It increases the sampling error. It reduces the sampling error. It has no effect on the sampling error and all of the above. So what can be the answer? What do you think? It's a quite logical question over here. Okay. Closer, right? Correct. Closer. Answer will be definitely B, isn't it? Yeah. Simple. Why? Because if let's say, I'll give you one simple example. Okay. How to judge this? Suppose instead of taking 10 samples, the population is what, 100. If I take 100 samples, then all the population are 100. So what will happen? This will move towards this center, right? This X will move towards this center. So as I'm taking more samples, I'm moving towards the center, isn't it? So that's the way logic. Sampling error will go on reducing, isn't it? Because the difference will be lesser. I'm moving more towards perfection. Okay. Which among the following is the benefit of using simple random sampling? Simple random means what? Again, it's a part of probability, right? Probability sampling, just now we saw it. 4 types of probability sampling: simple, random, stratified, and then what? There was one, which one was there? Let me see this. Yeah, this one. Simple, random, systematic. Simple, random, systematic, stratified, and cluster. These are the 4 types. So, the question is what? It's over here. Where was it, man? This? Yeah. Which of the among the following is the benefit of using simple random sampling? So the results are always representative. Interviewers can choose respondents freely. Informants can refuse to participate. We can calculate the accuracy of the results. So benefit of using. See here, all these are vague answers, to be frank. See here. Informants can refuse to participate. Then if that person is refusing to participate, how can that be a sample then? If you bring me for the survey, okay, you bring me for the survey and I'll say I'm not becoming the part of that survey, then I'm not the sample. So this is strictly out. We can calculate the accuracy. Accuracy can be calculated in any of the methods. Let it be simple random, let it be stratified, let it be that other also, anyone, cluster, anything. Accuracy is there in each and every method. Okay. So that is not a, again, not a basic answer over here. Answer over here is this. Main A and B only. A and B. Which one? Representative. Now, if the results are representative, what do you mean by this? In any type of sampling, the results will always be representative. That's why we are doing the sampling. Suppose if I'm taking this 100 persons and I'm finding the samples of, let's say, taking the samples of 5, let it be any method, simple, random, stratified, anything. But what am I doing? I'm finding the representatives, isn't it? So what are we doing in Lok Sabha? Lok Sabha means what? What is Lok Sabha? They are representing us. What is that other Vidhan Sabha, municipality, everything? What is that? They are representing us. So that is always a representative. Let it be any type of sampling. So the correct answer is this only. Interviewers can choose the respondents freely. He just closes his eyes and chooses them freely without any prejudice. That is the point over here. Okay? You correct? Got the answer? The answer is this. Freely it should be. This I think so we have done it. No. If the value of correlation is equal to 1 correlation, all the points on the line on negative slope, that is from this, okay, all the points lie on the line upward slope, that is left to 1. No, this is not. No, all points here. No, this is not the one. This is already we have done some part of this. Dash is a measure of linear relationship between two variables. Now, two variables. When I say two variables, yesterday I told you correlation coefficient, linear correlation and a regression. When I am saying two variables, only there should be one answer, and that is correlation. Yesterday we saw it. Correlation means two variables. Regression means one with many. Okay, that is regression. In the regression analysis, the equation of a line used to predict the value of one variable y can be calculated as. So now this is the basic question of regression. What is the formula for regression line? A is y equals to ab plus x. B, y equals to a plus b plus x. C is y equals to a plus bx. And D, y equals to ax plus b. So which of them is used by you in CAIIB? Okay, if many of you might not be knowing this, if you know it, it's okay. You can definitely answer this. Yeah, correct. The answer is C. Very good. Answer is C. Y equals to a plus bx, right? But what is this y equals to a plus bx? Say this. Always remember, y equals to a plus bx means, okay, it's the same equation. I'm writing it again. So here, it's like this. Suppose if I consider this as x line, x-axis, and this is y-axis, okay? And suppose if I consider this as a line, let's say, oh, let me draw it straight here. These lines are always difficult. Yeah. Okay, suppose if I draw this line straight over here, okay? So what is this called as? What is A, what is B? Remember, this A means y-intercept. It means where this line touches this y-axis. This point will be called as A. Okay, and what is B? B is known as the slope of that line. Slope means this. Those who have done their science or engineering, they'll understand this. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So this is called a slope intercept form of the equation. In schools or colleges, I think so you might be having some 6 types of lines. Slope intercept form, then 2-point form, then various forms were there. Okay, you might have all have learned this. Those who are from science or even in schools, you have it. I think so, right? Yeah, we had it in schools also. 9th or 10th, I think so. We had this. Okay, so let's not go into that. Those tougher topics, right? Those are always, maths was one of the difficult topics, right? So that's why y equals to a plus bx. This is the equation of called as slope intercept form, and this is used in regression analysis. Okay, I think the same calculated as this same. So that was it about today's class. It was just a foundation, so I've taken the basics. Hope you have understood it, and I've tried to clarify all majority of the concepts over here. Now those who are watching on YouTube, kindly join the batches. New selection batch, it's just now started. We are going on with the foundation batch. So do join the batch immediately. Okay. 80% discount is going on, and you have already experienced it now also. Means those who are on YouTube, you have definitely seen this batch also, right? So you can definitely gain 80% discount. Use the code Y432. Never forget this code. See here, this code is Y432 over here, Y432. Okay. Use this code, and okay, it's not seen over there. Y4, 3 and 2. This code you have to use it. I'll show you how to use it. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, let's go to Adda. Let me go to Adda 24/7 live. Okay, yeah. Tomorrow again in the class, those who are in the paid batches, tomorrow again we'll be meeting with another topic. Okay, hold on. Telegram channel is there. I'll share the links from tomorrow. Okay, I'll get those links over there and share them. Okay. So let me go to this paid, this Adda 24/7. Okay. See this. On Adda 24/7, click on JIB and CIB. JIB and CIB, you'll see this JIB, CIB. Click on CIB 23. You'll see the batch over here. See this batch. CIB selection batch. Click on this English batch. Okay. You'll see the details. Details means what are the dates, what are the timings, what are the study plans, everything you'll get it over here. Importantly, recorded videos are available. So if you miss out any class, you can definitely get back to that class. Okay. 2 interactive classes are available. Ebooks are available. So everything is available. Okay. Now let me come to the fees part, because money is very important, isn't it? Using the discount of 75%, 78%, you're getting 5 to 7. Click on more offers. Okay. Put the code Y432. Y432. Click on apply. Look at this. 4799. Mean 23,999 reduces to 4799, 80% off. Such a huge discount. In fact, you can go for Mahapacks also. Mahapacks means what? 15 plus batches per subject. Isn't it? Okay, let me show that. Okay. So this, click on, again come to the front page. If you're having the app, go through the app, I would suggest. In the app, you're getting some coin systems also. 1% extra you'll be getting. Click on JIB and CIB Mahapack. Click on CIB Mahapack. Okay. CIB Mahapack. Clicked. Now look at this. Get the details. All the details are over here. Read them again. Everything is mentioned over there. 15 plus batches per subject, then case study batches and all those. Everything you'll be getting it over here. Ebooks are available, tests are available. Again, let me come to the money part, isn't it? Click on more offers. Click on, put the code Y432. Click on apply. See this. 35,996 reduces to 7,199. 80% off again. Means such huge discounts, we generally don't get it again and again. Okay. They won't be lasting long. So make use of this as much as possible. Okay. PDF of yesterday. Okay, I'll share it. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Yesterday's PDF, I'm sharing it, guys. Everyone. One sec. Yesterday's PDF 27. Yeah. See, I've uploaded it. Okay. Yesterday's PDF I've uploaded. Sapna. Yeah. I've uploaded it. Okay. Everyone take it down. Okay. You can download it. Okay. Not an issue. Chalo, bye everyone. Bye from my side. Okay. Bye. Hope so you have understood it. Understood the topic. That's important. Understanding the topic is very important. Okay. In CAIIB, never focus on learning. Okay. Chalo, bye everyone.